My home is in desperate need of a reset. We just came back from holidays. It was the sweetest time. We went away for a week to a deer farm and it was so beautiful. We got to feed deers, we got to see Micah like crawl around in the dirt, see different animals, and he was really scared of the deers with the huge antlers. It was just nice to be out in nature for like a whole entire week, and it felt so weird coming home. When you're away for a long period of time and you come back home and kind of start to see things for what they are, the pile that's sitting there, and you kind of just like don't recognize it anymore. I started to recognize those piles and like unfinished things, like painting that the timber wall that just sits there. I hate that wall. It's just so dark, and some people love it. What comes with going away for a week is a lot of washing. So the first thing on my to-do list is getting this washing put away. We did lots and lots of loads of laundry, and Michael folded most of it last night, which was really lovely of him to do that while I was cleaning the rest of the house in our 10-minute tidy up that we do. There's some things that aren't folded sitting there. I'm assuming those things are like hanging things or things he didn't know how to fold or something. I don't know. So I've got to put this away. Do my daily washing load. I've got to go put that on. It's already 8:48. I've kind of had like a slow morning. I feel like I'm still in holiday mode. Change sheets, unpack the dishwasher, bin those old flowers that are just sitting there on the sideboard near the entrance, delete photos on my phone for at least 5 minutes to make space, make banana bread muffins if I have time, buy fruit and veg if I have time. Michael did a small shop yesterday while I was at work, but he didn't get to get fruit and veg. So let's get started. Micah just went down for an early nap. He was really tired and he's also teething. He started teething on the second last day of camping. And I also got my first period back because I went down breastfeeding only twice a day now instead of 4 times a day.
Forget the gram and TV. I wanna spend some time with my family. Don't care about your politics. Tell me about your soul, are you feeling sick? No religion really saves. They just give you rules so you feel safe. Only one I found with grace is the Christ who knows me by my name, by my name. Won't you stop in the name of love?
This picnic rug we took camping, which was so helpful with having Micah and just for everyone to be able to sit on. But something I realized is that kids make stuff so dirty when they eat, and this thing got so dirty. So I cleaned it immediately when I got home because it had a lot of food on it. Kind of given up with stains, especially on his clothes. Like, I just have home clothes that he can absolutely destroy because I love helping him to explore outside and allowing him to get dirty, which means it comes with a lot of stains. And like, especially when he eats, I allow him to like get really messy. So it's so dirty and messy all the time. But he learns, and I'm okay with that. What food and textures and things are like when, I guess, he plays with things and plays with dirt and eats dirt. But it's a whole learning experience, right? banana bread muffins. I've been wanting to make them for the last month. I have not been baking as much recently because I've been trying to get some other things done, and I feel like I've been just like, all the other things I've been doing is like failing at doing my outside table and chairs and doing doctor's appointments and dentist appointments all the time, and those things have taken up so much time. So I've been wanting to make these banana muffins that I usually make maybe fortnightly. So I'm going to make them now while I have the chance. Mike is sleeping, and I just know that it won't work when he's awake because he's teething at the moment, and that means he's crawling up my legs most of the time, it seems at least. So I'm trying to get it done in the next 20 or so minutes that he's going to be asleep. That's if he's asleep for an hour and a half. If he's asleep for 2 hours because he went down earlier, that's a bonus. Eggs. Eggs. Butter, butter. Butter. I was gonna make some bread actually today, but just because I haven't tracked it, but I think we haven't bought bread for maybe a month or two. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's 2 months. But we haven't bought bread in a while because I've been making it, and it's actually been helping us to go to the grocery store less, because the main things that you go, oh dang, we need to go to the shops and get some food, is for milk and bread. And I already buy a lot of milk. I buy 4 litres of milk for 2 weeks.
6 litres.
Oh, sorry, 6 litres, sorry. And we stretch it until 2 weeks, I think. Maybe 3 weeks. I think we've gone 3 weeks before without going grocery shopping, which baffles a lot of people's minds. It even baffles people's minds that I can go 2 weeks.
But we bought bread this week.
Yes, what I was just about to say. Michael bought bread this week, and this is breaking the cycle of me making bread. I'm gonna make banana muffins instead. When I don't have a ripe banana, I have a couple frozen bananas that I use. They're in the sink, maybe I won't show you. They're defrosting, and I usually freeze bananas whenever I have plentiful, and I leave them in the freezer so that I can make banana bread whenever I want. I need one extra, so I just grabbed it from the fruit bowl, and it's not ripe yet. So it's not overripe to be able to be sugary enough for banana bread. So I'm going to ripen it in the oven. So all you do is you just pop it in and leave it, and it ripens. Well, it looks like Micah has slept for 2 hours. I thought he was tired, but he went to bed like an hour early. He went to bed at 8:15 a.m. It's almost 10:15 in like a couple minutes, so he should be awake soon, surely. Right on cue.
Yep, 10:15.
10:15?
Yep.
Dang. 2 hours. You never know when he's teething if it's going to be an hour or 2 hours. To me, it's only been like an hour and 30 or an hour and 15 at worst. Let's do these banana muffins.
Something that I have longed for and always wanted to do is bake with my children, and just to have Micah on my hip showing him what I'm doing just brings me great joy. I have noticed recently he's been wanting to learn more and more, and felt very intrigued by what I've been doing in the kitchen, which is so cute.
Put them in the oven, then the oven. Oh, that one looks like it's not cold. Hey, go put a timer on for 5 minutes. Something I didn't put on my to-do list today, and I was thinking I should put it on, was unpacking Micah's bag from camping. I think we came back 2 days ago, and I haven't unpacked his stuff. I took a whole day to unpack all the camping stuff and wash things, clean things of dust and dirt, and yeah, because we went for a whole entire week, so there's some unpacking to do still, Bubba. So let's unpack your clothes. These are all clean clothes. I had to bring both summer and winter clothes because we're in like an in-between season. It could have been really cold or really hot. So I brought both, and I'm glad I did because he used both types of clothes. But he went through all of his shirts and all of his trackies, but he still had some shorts. It was hot. It was so hot the first 2 days, and I immediately was like, I want to go home. He's irritated. How is he going to nap in a tent, a boiling hot tent? And for some reason he napped. He was fine. We brought a DeWalt battery fan, and we brought extra batteries for it too, and that was game changing. I don't think we would go camping in like summer or spring without it. But yes, after that, the couple days after, it wasn't too hot, but yet still in the daytime it's a bit hot in the tent, so we still had the fan on him on those days as well. But you did so good sleeping in a tent in a new environment. Mummy was so impressed. But yeah, the only interesting time with his sleep was when he got his teeth in that night and he woke up crying, but it was only at 5 a.m, so it was fine. Oh, and the craziest thing is, he started sleeping through the night without any milk because he would feed only at 4 or 5 a.m. And so he would sleep from his bedtime, which was like 6:37, all the way till 4 or 5, maybe sometimes 3:30 a.m. and he would literally demand a feed, and I could not get rid of that feed. And then we worked out, well, I used the Dr. Golly program. He recommends to let the parent that's not breastfeeding to go in because he can smell my milk. And we did that for 2 weeks, and then he stopped demanding me for milk. And so now he sleeps through the night, and this happened the night before we left for camping, and we were like, oh no. That means all our effort would probably go out the window, we thought. But to our surprise, every night he slept all the way through the night. It was amazing. I have worked out a method to not fold Micah's clothes when I do his laundry, because it's a waste of time. Because he goes through so many clothes, and kids' clothes don't really, like when they're so small, they don't get crinkled, and most of the clothes that they're wearing all the time is like play clothes anyways. Yeah, so I literally just have bins of clothes in here, and that is how I store his clothes now. Just just using this time unpacking and taking all his winter things out because it's not winter anymore. You a lot. I don't know about you, but the best feeling ever is having a fresh set of sheets on your bed, especially when you have just come home from a holiday or something. It feels nice. So I'm gonna change our sheets. I'm gonna take him outside because he went to the door and he wants to go outside. What have you got in your mouth? As you can see, this is Micah's favourite spot to be. This ledge with the dirt right there. There's like beautiful grass everywhere. And this is where he comes every time. Oh my gosh. Okay. His favourite spot has a massive ant's nest and I think he just made them mad. Oh, I only just got you in time, bud. Micah almost got bitten by a whole entire ant's nest. He's now asleep. Now I'm gonna finish making the bed. It feels so good to like feel a fresh bed. I'm gonna go to the beach now and do a photo shoot. I hear my little boy, he's awake. If you enjoy watching my content that I make, the motherhood lifestyle, homemaking, please subscribe. I have more content coming in that realm of category. I'm gonna go get my son and goodbye.